On this episode of DIY Explorer, we replaced the sawhorses with a better workstation.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, the tools that you need. You're going to need a measuring tape, a hand circular saw, power drill, angle square optional, and clamps optional. Both optionals are very helpful though. Supplies you need. They're also in the show notes below, and you can pause. You need 2x4x8, 3/4 inch plywood panel, 2.5 inch, 1 5 inch deck screws, box of each, 3-inch casters optional, and wood glue. So this was recorded a few years ago, before we had the shed. So step 1, you're going to cut. All the cut pieces are available in the plans, and you probably don't need to see all this, so that's why I'm giving you a beautiful high-speed menage, or whatever they call it. I highly recommend cutting all your pieces before you put this together. It just makes it easier during the assembly. And there's all your cut pieces. So we're going to start with the legs. I kind of used cutoffs to see how it laid out, and then I just screwed them together with your deck screws. You can glue it, you don't have to glue it. Throughout this video, my gluing skills are rather inconsistent. So you're going to repeat this 3 more times as it just said. And now we're going to assemble the frame. You're going to take the legs and all that stuff, and we're going to check for square. Now let's screw it all down, and you're going to repeat that a second time for the other side. Now we're going to connect both sides together. Here's my use of glue. I did use glue in the other one. And make sure it's square. And then we're going to repeat the other side, and then we're going to attach the top with a little glue and a few screws. See how I struggle with glue there? Maybe that's why I just not a fan. You do need glue though, trust me. I just need to learn how to work with it better. And so this next part is we're going to put in the supports for the bottom shelf and the top of the table. And I'm just marking it there with my square. And then just going to put 2 screws in there. Here's where the clamps come in handy. So gluing, and then I use a clamp to hold it in place and then screw it in. A lot of the projects I do, I'm working on my own, so I use clamps more often than I don't. And then the final pieces here. And then other side, and we can call that a frame. Step 4, wheels. These are optional. I got these at Amazon. I'll leave a link in the notes. I love these casters. So you're going to put them all on and then screw in basically with the screws that came with them. Love the color, and they lock. And here's the part that I noticed after I flipped it over. It is 3 inches too tall because I did not cut the legs for the additional height of the casters. So we're going to do step 4.5, which is fix the legs. And so I measured and used a block of wood to get that cutoff height right. And then I'm going to glue it there and reattach the leg. So I did that for all 4, and I didn't put it in the video because you don't need to see 4 tiny cuts like this. And then I reattach the casters because you've already seen how that works, so, and it's pretty straightforward. Now let's flip it over again. And this should be the right height. I think it's about 32, 33 inches. Wheel's great. So this project took me almost all weekend because I was recording and painting. So step 5, we're going to cut the top and the shelf. So the plans actually have the top flush to the edges, but I wanted them to stick out, so I added an additional inch to each side. You almost got it. Longer arms. Longer. Nope.
Oh, so close. So close.
I don't know if there is a woodworking tool to solve for short arms. So we got our top there. Set that aside. And next we're going to just cut the piece for the bottom shelf. Just kind of mark those up, and everything is in the plans that Anna White provides. We're going to do some paint. I definitely recommend paint that's a primer and a paint in one to save you some time. I'm actually painting ours to match our house. Could you paint this all at once? Yes. I chose to do it in kind of stages, and you'll see coming up.
While you're watching this painting montage, I just want to tell you about my merch store. This is what helps build the channel. As you can see below, I've got a Cat Daddy t-shirt and also a Cat Mama t-shirt, because this is really a channel that builds stuff, but I do things for cats. So if you want to support the channel, just click the link in the notes below and buy a shirt. Promise you, they're cheaper than what you think, but still good quality.
So what we're doing here is we're going to round the corners. That's not in the plans, but I did that. Now we're going to come back and paint. So I painted the top on one side, and then the bottom shelf both sides. Why I did it that way, I don't know. You can paint them all together. Step 8, align and attach the top. Because I added an extra inch on each side, I had to check the corners here and align it. And we'll just screw it on down. I left my wood outside a little too long and it kind of warped, so using a T-square there, I found all my edges, and that's how I screwed it in. And now we're going to paint the top. It just was easier, and I just put, this is just primer. And 10, we're going to attach the shelf on the bottom. That's just a couple of wood screws. Again, clamps to hold it in place. And the final step, this is optional. I put a protective clear coat on top because the table's going to be outside. And finally, a magnetic tool rack. I'll link to that in the notes. This thing is great. You'll see at the end of the video. Anything metal will attach to it real strong. I highly recommend you adding that to this.
So what do you think? Not bad, eh? Thanks again to Anna White for putting the plans online for free. I will link to that back in the notes on this video. It's a simple build, It took me about a day to do it on like a Saturday afternoon. Painting it a little bit more. If you want to leave a comment or question, feel free to do that. Like, subscribe, so that I know you get future Dave here. Now it has been about 3 years since I made that bench. Oh, the one I'm standing in front of. It is still being used to this day. As you can see, it is quite well worn. For the first year, it was outside with a tarp on top of it because I didn't have my work shed to put it in. And so the top got a little warped, but it needs a painting job. The tool holder, the metal tool holders I had added to it are awesome. As you can see, they hold quite a few tools for quick access. And underneath, you can see that it'll hold a foldable table saw, portable, and a planer, and plus a bunch of other junk. So that I know that you watched to the end of the video, put the word Roscoe in your comment. Now back to me in the past. Name of one of my cats. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.